Gaslighting is designed to make you feel crazy, and when you were correct the whole time. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's I don't know if everybody's familiar with that term, but like because you're no, it was a wish list. It was a wish. No, it wasn't. You were wrong. It was a list of wishes,
Yes,
and then you go, oh, I must be crazy.
People who tweet 69 times an hour like you do, Denny, they know what gaslighting is because they're online. Some of our less online may not have known a word that has gone quite viral in recent years. And Denny, you know who's going to go viral in 2023? First round Ravens wide receiver Zay Flowers. He said the offense fits my style perfectly. When asked how he could contribute as a rookie in 2023, looking like a slot only guy coming out of Boston College, but as listeners of the show know, as draft aficionados know, he was someone who commanded targets in a really, really bad Boston College offense. Like, kind of had special traits shining through, even if the stats were really good, but they weren't elite. Like, for some people, like if you were just looking at like his sports reference page, you might not be entirely clear on how Zay Flowers was first round pick, but he tested very well. Like everything kind of like looks set up for success, especially with the Ravens switching their offensive approach under new offensive coordinator Todd Monken. I always want to say Monken, but Connor Rogers set us straight. It's Monken.
Yeah.
So Zay's going to get a lot of hype all summer. He's going to be one of those ADP guys. We love rookies. We look for any reason to like cling to the new thing. Whereas like Rashad Bateman used to be that guy, but he's burned fantasy managers now really badly each of his first 2 NFL seasons. But really good chance he could still just end up being the Ravens receiver to roster. How do you prioritize between Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman heading into 2023?
I mean, the Ravens offense would need to change pretty drastically for Flowers to have like a fantasy viable weekly role for 12 team purposes. Okay. Like if we're going to whittle it down, and I don't want not in my league Twitter to come knocking down our doors.
Oh, we are.
Well, in my 16 team league,
I'm in a 14 team league that's AFC only, and that's curious.
And so Zay Flowers is your wide receiver 1.
Yes, exactly. Continue though.
Yeah, I mean he was somewhat of a polarizing prospect coming out of college because he stayed a 4th year, which is not the greatest thing. His dominator rating, like his air yards and target share domination was almost off the charts, but again, like you said, really bad offenses. So it's hard to know how much stock to put into that. There's also the issue of the competition he faced versus other prospects. So it's like, I don't know. I think that we should have a little more skepticism about Zay Flowers than we do currently. I also think that the target domination of Mark Andrews kind of chops the upside off of everybody in this offense, unless again, Lamar Jackson's suddenly going to throw the ball 500 times.
It's interesting to hear Denny truthing the ACC. I know Maryland has left the ACC, but you're talking about it basically like it was a group of 5 conference, Denny.
I mean, it's not the SEC.
It's not the SEC, but he did play. He played in a good conference. I'm more than satisfied with 33% of Zay Flowers' career production coming against Syracuse. I don't know about you. No, I mean, that's a fake stat, by the way.
Sounds real.
It does. You hit on just a really important point. And this all hinges on the Ravens actually following through on their offense, their change in offensive philosophy. It all hinges on basically everything that was wrong with the Ravens' passing attack being Greg Roman's fault and not Lamar Jackson's fault. And I'm sure a lot of it was the offensive approach. I mean, there's just the proof was in the pudding with the run rate, but still, like we've like accepted as an article of faith. They're like, all right, the play caller's gone. Like Lamar Jackson's now going to throw 35 times a game. Like
he's
checkmate. Not. And yeah, I know. So he's just not, is he?
No. I mean, that's not the way it works with guys who can run for first downs instead of checking it down for a 5-yard gain. That's something Lamar Jackson will never do, has never done, and honestly should never do.